The people of this great country are an inspiration, and the work you are doing here in Nevada to win this election is driving President Trump to victory. It is driving our America First agenda to success, and it is driving the Democrats crazy. They cannot imagine what you're doing. I was talking to people just today who had registered 5, 10 voters who've texted their family members. And if you're watching here in Nevada or anywhere around the world, know there is still something you can do to be a part of this campaign. You've got to go to Trump Force 47 and sign up, because there are still doors to be knocked on in North Carolina. There are still text messages to send in Michigan. There are church groups to reach in Pennsylvania. And there are the working class of this country, retirees, and all of the Americans we are bringing together here in Nevada to ensure the greatest victory on November 5th that this country has ever seen. I want you and need you to do this. Maybe you haven't been involved in the campaign to this date, but the most important moments are these remaining days where we've got to get people aware of the election and out to vote. And that won't just make your life better, it'll make my life better, a lot better in the United States Congress. Because what I've seen from President Trump is that courage is contagious. And when he gets back there, we're going to see folks start to stiffen their spine and actually fight for the American people, because President Trump will fight for the reforms in Congress that we so desperately need. He will back term limits. He will back a lifetime ban on members of Congress becoming lobbyists or registered foreign agents. And for the same reason you don't let the referee bet on the football game, President Trump will join me in ensuring that members of Congress are forever banned from trading individual stocks. But he'll make your life better too, here in Nevada, where we've got folks who live here as a reward for a life well lived, maybe in some other part of the country. And President Trump will make sure that you have more money in your pocket, because whether you are cleaning the rooms in Vegas, whether you are booking the rooms, whether you are driving the cars, whether you are counting that Social Security check, your life will be better when there is no tax on Social Security and no tax on tips. We can do these great things together, and we can dream big again. We remember Obama and Biden and Harris telling us that we would live in a diminished America. We couldn't grow or make things. But see, that's what brings us all together. And what really we see is that if there's an anxiety in your life, if there's something going wrong, if you're concerned about streets that aren't safe or an economy that isn't growing, Kamala Harris broke it, and Donald Trump will fix it. He'll fix our economy, and he'll fix our border as well, where we've learned that Kamala Harris has let in over 400,000 known criminals. Not people that might commit crimes, people we know committed some of the most heinous crimes, and they've moved them in to live next door to you while taking your guns away and defunding the police, and that is no way to keep America safe. President Trump will also keep the world safe. President Trump even kept the dictators on their best behavior. They weren't invading other countries. They weren't doing all these things because there was American strength and there was American pride, and we can have that again. And so as you go out to talk to maybe that friend or brother or neighbor who might not be wearing the MAGA hat or fully aligned, know that voting with us is in their best interest. Because we are the only political movement in this country actually fighting to make things better for the people who hate us. We're not just for no tax on tips for Republicans. We're for no tax on tips for everybody. We're not just going to end tax on Social Security for the Republicans. We're going to do that for everybody. And when we have a strong economy and a secure border and a safe world, Americans will live better lives. I'll leave you with this story. I was campaigning for President Trump out in frosty New Hampshire, which this is way more temperate, I will tell you. For a Florida man, going out there with like negative 18 degrees is like a human rights violation. But I did it. I was in New Hampshire. And I went into a coffee shop, and this barista came up to me and she said, "Congressman Gaetz, my boyfriend will be so disappointed. He wasn't here to meet you. Could we take a photo and send it to him?" I said, sure, but will you make sure to get out and vote for President Trump?" She said, oh, yeah, I will. And I said, well, will you make sure your boyfriend, who's not here today, gets out and votes for President Trump? And she looked at me and said, Congressman, I am so for President Trump. I'm not just getting my boyfriend to vote for him. I'm getting all of my ex-boyfriends to vote for him, too. And so I need you to go out in these next few days with the spirit of that barista, sign up for Trump Force 47, and let's go earn the greatest victory America's ever known. God bless you all so much. Thank you for having my back. Let's go get them.